Hey everyone, welcome to Algebra 1, where we're going over practice problems, and these practice problems are going to be a little bit more difficult, which means that they're either going to be longer, so they take more time, and maybe involve 2 or 3 things that we already know just at the end for us to solve the part that we're learning now. And also sometimes it involves fractions or decimals, which makes it a little bit more complicated. But we're going over solving compound inequalities involving and or. And for this first question, for this first part, it'll be about going from the graph to writing the inequality. And then the second part will be going from the inequality, solving it, and then going to the graph. So for this one, we have the inequality in front of us, and we need to figure out what it is. So these highlighted parts are the actual part that represent the inequality on the number line. So we have 2 highlighted, marked, and then we also have 5 marked. We also need to know that because there is this gap in coverage, this is an inequality that's represented by or. All right, so then looking on the left side for 2, we have x blank 2. We need to know if it's less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. And we can tell because it's hollow, it's just less than or greater than. And then we need to look at what is all these values. Are 1, 0, -1 greater than 2? No, they're less than 2. So the answer is less than 2. And then for the other side, we also have x, but we need to compare what the number line is telling us. And 6, 7, 8 are greater than. So it's going to be x is greater than, but we're also going to put equal because 5 is included because that circle is filled in. Alrighty. So that was some practice. Now we're going to solve and then graph. So the strategy, remember, if you looked at the concept video of just going over the concept in depth, we want to, number 1, isolate the variable. These variables, there's a couple variables, we need to isolate them, as well as we need to solve, and then we're going to graph. So this first one is represented by and of the 2 because there's no blatant or written in there. So we can presume that it's and. So let's solve it. We're going to add 3c to both sides. We end up with 5c. Let me make it smaller for space. 5c minus 10 is less than 5, which is less than 10c. Now we need to separate the situation. So we're going to go here and here. So we have 5c minus 10 is less than 5. And then we have 5 less than 10c. Okay, we're going to add 10 to both sides. And we get 5c is less than 15 divided by 5 divided by 5. C is less than 3. And divide by 10. Divide by 10, you have 1/2, is less than c. So then we need to graph it. Let's do 0, -3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. All right, let's start with the left side. So we have 3. And it's hollow, and everything is going to be less than, so we know it goes this way. Oh, technically we can do this, right? Then we have 1/2, which is around here. It's also hollow, and it's going to go this way. So we know that really, let's highlight the part that matters. This is the union part. So technically we need to erase this. Now I'm going to do this on here, but let's do this and rewrite it to make it pretty. But this is the part that matters. Okay, The last one, I believe, is where we have a situation of or, so we can start over. We can start separately for each one. So here we need to isolate the variable, plus s, 3s, less than 18, divided by 3, divided by 3, s is less than 6, or do the same thing, minus s, 4s is greater than 36, divided by 4, s is greater than 9. Do a number line. I'm going to do 0, negative 10, 10. I'll do 5, 5. So for the left part, s is less than 6. We're going to write down a notation for 6, which is around here. And everything is less than. And then the other one is s is greater than 9. I'm going to put 9 here. Oh, and it's also not hollow. It's not filled in, it's hollow. So I made a boo-boo here. It's just like that. And then 9 is also hollow, so let's put 9 here, and everything is greater. So 10 is greater than 9, 11 is greater than 9. So everything, the arrow is going to go this way. So when we highlight the versions that are part of it, you're going to have a part here in the middle that's not involved, and that is indicative that your inequality involves or. Hope this was helpful. See y'all next time.